more or less. I thought people would be making a run for the hills. This is too much theory for me. But believe me, none of it is theory actually, and we'll see that. One interesting thing to notice in the meditation will be, can I match it with what was said earlier? If you made notes, if you look at your notes, it'll look like a lot of philosophy and abstraction, but it isn't actually. It's as straightforward as this is a nose. We'll point to it. One thing I decided just now was that I'll switch the order. We'll do the meditation first after I finish the teaching. We'll do the meditation first, as long as people are fresh, and then we can go into Q&A. Meditation itself will clarify. Whatever was taught in the first session and completing now will actually be done in the meditation. So it should clarify. And then we will have questions. Yes. Please chant after me. Digkaladyanavachinna Digkaladyanavachinna Ananta Chinmatra Murtaye Ananta Chinmatra Murtaye Swanubhuti Kamanaya Swanubhuti Kamanaya Namah Shantaya Tejase Namah Shantaya Tejase. I salute that Supreme Brahman who is beyond all qualities, tranquil, beyond the limitations of the 10 directions, space, time or objects, who alone is the embodiment of infinite consciousness and who is to be known only through the proof of one's own experience. To summarize in brief, whatever was done. I can see some people thinking, oh no. No, it is just the essence of it. Some people, especially those trained in mathematics or sciences, don't like too much talking. There's a saying in Hindi, there's a phrase, moti baat batao. Tell me the essence of it. I'll work it out myself. I have a friend who is a very well-known mathematician. He's a monk and he's one of the leading mathematicians, not only of India. I mentioned in a gathering that my friend is a leading mathematician of India, and somebody said, of the world, Swami, of the world. Another mathematician told me. So this Swami, who's a mathematician, many years ago, I was talking to him excitedly about this new book on mathematical logic which I was trying to read and understand. Big book. After some time, in exasperation, he said to me, give me the book, give me the book. I gave him the book. He flipped to the very end of the book. There's a cheat sheet at the end where all the equations and all are given. He looked at that for a few minutes and then he slammed the book shut and he said, that's all. Why so verbose? See, for a highly trained mind like that, you don't need all these explanations and examples and all. You just need the equations. Once he reads the equations, he knows what's there in the book. It's done. So like that, let me present just a cheat sheet here. Whatever was done. The essence of it is this. You are awareness, not what you are aware of. You are aware of the body, the world. You are even aware of the mind. Therefore, you are not the body, mind, world. You are awareness. This awareness, which is not the body, does not have the properties and problems of the body. This awareness, which is not the mind, does not have the properties and problems of the mind. You are awareness. In this awareness also appears space, time and objects. Since all space appears in awareness, you, the awareness, are all pervasive. Since all time appears in awareness, you, the awareness, are eternal. As awareness, remember, not as body. Since all objects appear in awareness, you, the awareness, are non-dual. This all-pervasiveness, eternality and non-duality of awareness is called infinitude of awareness. Infinite awareness. Put in another way, our common sense ideas about ourselves, the world and God are that we are many, the world is real, and there is some God separate from all of this. In Sanskrit, Jiva Bhedaha, Jagat Satya, Ishvara Anya. All these three are denied by this teaching. We are not many, we are one, contrary to appearances. The world is not a separate reality, it's an appearance. And Brahman, the ultimate reality, is not separate from you. It is you. That's it. That's the cheat sheet. You want it even smaller, even less. Give me one powerful equation, a grand unified theory. Brahma Satyam Jagat Mithya Jiva Brahmaiva Napara. Brahman alone is real. Existence, consciousness, bliss alone is real. The world, this world which appears to be real, what about it? It's an appearance of that reality. What are we? Real or false? You are Brahman. You are Satchidananda. You are the ultimate reality in your real nature, not as body-mind. So that's one sentence. Make it even simpler, shorter, less words. Tat Tvamasi. You are that. Aham Brahmasmi, I am Brahman. Less, more less. Shorten it, further. Om. The of the Om refers to you, the waker, and this waking world. The oo of the Om refers to you in the dream state and your dream experiences. The in the Om refers to the you in deep sleep, the blankness of deep sleep, potential state of deep sleep. And the silence beyond that uma refers to you as you are in yourself. That limitless consciousness which appears as waker and waker's world, dreamer and dream world, deep sleeper and deep sleep darkness. Om. Shorter, make it simpler. Silence. Maunam Vyakhyanam. Rakshinamurti Stotra, it says, silence is the teaching. But that's the silence, very eloquent silence. Beyond that silence, what that silence expresses is this vast literature of across the Upanishads, the Prakarana Granthas, Yoga Vasistha, this book, and so many others. All right, let me complete the teaching. What is the proof of all this? What is the proof? Swanubhuti ekamanaya. That whose proof is one's own experience. What does that mean? It's like this. What is the proof? I say that I am seeing all of you. How? What's the proof? What's the instrument? What's the source? Eyes. By my eyes, it is proven that you all exist. Because of my eyes, I can see you all. So what is the proof of your existence to me? The proof is, I see you. So I see X is the proof that X exists. Now what is the proof of the eyes? You can't say I see the eyes. I'm not seeing my eyes. I can see all of you, but I can't see my eyes. And what is the proof of the eyes? The fact that it sees. Sees what? Remember, proof is, in our definition, in our little limited world which I've just defined, what is proof? Seeing X is proof of X. Then what is the proof of the eyes? What is the proof of the seer? Seeing. Not seeing X. Seeing X, Y, Z, whatever you see. Every seeing is a proof of the seer. The I see you. It is not only a proof that you exist, but also a proof that my eyes are working. I see you. So it's not a proof that you exist. It's a proof that he exists for me. But also the same thing proves that eyes are working. Anything I see not only proves that that thing exists, but it proves that my eyes are working. that my eyes are there. It's a proof of my eyes. All seeing is a proof of the eyes. All experience, seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching, thinking, remembering, enjoying, suffering, waking, dreaming, sleeping, our ordinary sense-bound experience, the experience of samadhi, all of them are proof that you are consciousness. Svanubhute kamanaya, the one proof of everything is that you are consciousness. That every experience proves you are consciousness. The experience of seeing this book proves that this book is there, that much is proved. It's not the proof of anything else, but it is a proof that I am consciousness. Otherwise, I won't have this experience. After all, what is experience? Consciousness plus object is equal to experience. C plus O is equal to E. Consciousness plus object is equal to... It's a very profound little equation. It's the equation of our lives. All our lives, whatever has happened, will happen, can happen, is C plus O is equal to E. Will you see God one day? It is still C plus O is equal to E. After all, you will see God. Will you have samadhi one day? Very good, but it's still C plus O is equal to E. After all, you will have samadhi. Can you see God? Can you have samadhi without that consciousness? No. So C plus object, consciousness plus object is equal to experience. Every experience proves consciousness. You see, every experience proves the object also? Not necessarily. Every experience, the experience of an object proves that the object is appearing in consciousness. Could be a dream, could be an illusion, could be mithya, jagat mithya, false appearance, could be. But consciousness is indubitably proved. Consciousness plus object is equal to experience. Every experience is a proof. Svanubhuti ekamanaya. The only proof, and ever the proof that I am consciousness is experience. What experience? Any experience. For the enlightened one, for the one who has studied and understood, first verse of Yoga Vasistha Sara. Svanubhuti ekamanaya, that word, for that person. For the rest of us, experience is experience. You have had a cup of tea. Did it prove that you are pure consciousness? No, I just had a cup of tea. For the enlightened one, proof that I am Brahman. Cup of tea. Kenopanishad says, Pratibodha Veditam Matam Amritatvam Hivindate. In every experience, one realizes Brahman, you have attained immortality. In waking, dreaming and sleeping, in eating and drinking, in talking, in driving, in cooking, in working, in enjoying, in suffering, in heaven and in hell and in life and in death, every experience points to Brahman. Then you have attained immortality. Doesn't matter what's the form of the experience. This is the beauty of Advaita Vedanta. Advaita Vedanta is interested in the C. Every other path, worldly or spiritual, is interested in the O and in the experience itself. Advaita Vedanta points to the heart of experience. The heart of experience is not the object, it is consciousness. Even the absence of objects, suppose you remove objects, that's also a kind of experience. C plus negation of object, that mark we make for negation. Consciousness plus absence of object is also a kind of experience. Experience of absence. Experience will never stop. World is an experience, samadhi is an experience. And the heart of all experience is consciousness. How it works is like this. One teacher put it beautifully. How do these texts work? Suppose there is a little needle, maybe a diamond needle, which has to be located. It's on that mountain outside. Now, it's under a particular rock on a particular side of the mountain. If you are told, go and find the needle, you can't, it's too much. It's a mountain. Where will you search for the needle? You need instructions. So we are told, go up the eastern side of the mountain. Then go up right there to that ledge. Then you will see there is a tree. And on the longest root of the tree, where the root meets the soil, at that point, look to the right side of the root. Below that root, there is a pebble. Below that pebble, there is a needle. That's your needle. So all those instructions from the climbing of the mountain till the root and the pebble and the finding of that needle, everything can be told to you, can be told to us, and we will follow these, and these are essential, otherwise we'll never find it. We will follow these instructions, come to the needle, but then we have to see it with our own eyes. That seeing the needle with our own eyes or grasping it with our own fingers, that is realization. Up to that point, all these texts will help us. But finally, we have to grasp it ourselves. That final grasping is Swanubhuti Ekamanaya. One proof is your own experience. That has to be grasped. Every other path will tell you, you need a special experience. Vedanta tells you, any experience will do. But you have to understand it. What are we looking for? The needle has to be located first. First, grasp how we are awareness, pure consciousness. The rest is easy to follow. Swanubhuti ekamanaya. Now, this word namaha has to be, okay, one more word. Shantaya, shanta. Shanta means peaceful. Here it means cessation of suffering. Cessation of suffering. The ultimate reality is also, the technical words are much easier in Hindi or Sanskrit. Upalakshit. Dukkha nivritti upalakshit param brahma. That ultimate reality characterized by the cessation of suffering. If you have it, you have cessation of suffering. Shanta. This comes from the Mandukya Upanishad, 7th mantra. Prapancha upashamam shantam. The silence of the universe. This ultimate reality is the silence of the universe. What is the silence of the dream? Is it waking up from the dream or realizing that the dream is a dream? When you realize that a dream is a dream, even when the dream is going on, it's the silence of the dream. What's the silence of the movie? You might think, switch off the movie. That's the silence of the movie, definitely. But also realizing that it's a movie. That it's an appearance on a screen. Then you can continue to enjoy the movie. Switching off the movie is boring. Continue to enjoy the movie, knowing it is a movie. If you don't know it's a movie, then the tragedy in the movie will crush you. The horror in a horror film will scare you. So, when you know the movie is a movie, then the movie can go on. That is Shanta. The silence of the universe. It's the silence of the movie while the movie is going on. Realization of the movie nature of the movie. This is in Sanskrit called Mithyatva Nishchaya, ascertainment of the falsity of appearance. This world, samsara, and freedom from this world, nirvana, both are magical displays upon the primordial ground, which is Satchidananda, which is you. This entire samsara which we seem to have gone through for many lifetimes. And the nirvana which we will get, the moksha which we will get soon. And the freedom, living in that freedom. Both are appearances. Even the nirvana is an appearance. The moksha is an appearance. As is samsara. The moksha cures the disease of samsara. But both are appearances. Then what is the reality? If there are appearances, reality must be there. The reality is you, the primordial ground to which these are appearing. So Shantaya. To all of these should be connected Namaha. I salute. In what sense? Remember two senses. Na mama, dravya I give up all body, mind, everything. Then I remain as pure consciousness. Or namami, I do not measure, I do not objectify, I do not seek to know. One sign of beginning of understanding of Advaita Vedanta is the stopping of the search. I am searching for my real nature, which I have heard about in all Vedanta texts. I am the Atman, I am pure consciousness, I am a spiritual seeker. When we understand what Vedanta is telling us, immediately that seeking stops, we become spiritual finder. We have found it. Why? How? You are it. I've got it. I have not yet, I don't have full-blown realization, but I have found it, no doubt about it, because I am continuously available to myself, and Vedanta is again and again telling me that I, that self, is the ultimate reality. You have found it. It's there, always available. No longer have to look here and there. Spiritual seeker becomes spiritual finder. Now you have to settle down on it. Now you have to center yourself in it. Now you have to note with delight the wonders of your real nature and apply it and see how it cures the problems of samsara. That is nirvana, that is moksha. But both are displays upon the primordial ground, the ultimate reality, which is you. This primordial ground, whose radiance is samsara and nirvana, is called Tejaha, radiance. Tejasi, Namah Tejasi. Now, the whole verse, read it and feel it like this. Namah Chinmatra Murtaye, I salute, in both the senses. Namama, Namami, pure consciousness. I am that pure, I salute, I am that pure consciousness. Namah Anantaya, I salute the infinite, which I am. Namah Digkaladya Navachinnaya, that which is not limited by space, hence all-pervading. That which is not limited by time, hence eternal. That which is not limited by object, hence non-dual. That one which is I myself, I salute. Salute. Namama Namami. Swanubhuti Ekamanaya, whose only proof is my continuous experience. In every experience I am proving I am Brahman. Namaha. Swanubhuti Ekamanaya Namaha. That itself is the cessation of sorrow. Shantaya Namaha. That all of samsara, whatever has happened till now, and all of moksha, my real nature, both displays is that radiance. Namah Tejasi. Keep Namah at the center and connect to each of the words. That's why they are all, those who follow Sanskrit, they will see it's all in Chaturthi, where you offer fourth case ending, where you offer salutations. So Namah is kept in the center, and then you draw lines to all of these. Each one of these words is a gateway to your real nature, to Brahman. All right. Done. Now, we'll first do the meditation, and then we'll have a little bit of Q&A, whatever time remains. Then we can have more Q&A in the afternoon, in the evening also. The meditation, you can keep the book on your lap or on the carpet below you. Just don't keep it on your shoes. It's an Indian thing. God is Saraswati. It's in the books. We were all taught as little kids. Don't disrespect books. And the goddess of learning dwells in books. There's a beautiful and touching story. Swami Madhavanandaji, who was the president of the Ramakrishna order, he had come to New York for a brain tumor operation. And then he was recovering in the Ramakrishna Vedanta Center in New York, East Side Center. Swami Nikhilanandaji was there. And they had hired a physiotherapist after the brain operation to help him, the old Swami, to walk. And the physiotherapist had put some exercises. So had taken some encyclopedias, big fat books and all, and made obstacle course. And so the Swami has to step over. And he saw that the Swami is trying. He's trying to overcome his prejudices, his samskaras, but he cannot. Then, so little shyly and diffidently, the Swami said to the physiotherapist, You know the way we are trained as children from in India, we can't do this. We can't put our feet, our shoes over books. Of course, they changed it afterwards. The meditation will have 3 parts. One part has nothing to do with non-duality. First part is just relaxation. It's a full body scan, relaxation, adapted from the Hatha Yoga, Yoga Nidra. Those who practice yoga, you know about Yoga Nidra. The original Yoga Nidra is probably the deepest form of non-medicated relaxation that I have ever experienced, or you can experience. But that's done in Shavasana, lying down, and takes 45 minutes. So what we are going to do is abbreviated, 15 minutes, little less than that, deep relaxation. Step 1. Nothing to do with Advaita. It's a separate practice. Step 2 is the non-dual meditation itself. Step 3 will be erasing the difference, the margin between meditation and life, which is very important. At one time, we must take this realization out into life, out there, not just here. So the third part will be taking it into life itself. So that with eyes open also the same experience will continue. Okay. 3 parts. So assume a position, sit straight, not rigid. Keep your hands on your lap, on your thighs, whatever is comfortable for you, whatever you are used to. Try not to move, let us try not to move during the exercise itself, the meditation itself, but don't be rigid about it, don't fight it. The main thing is the attention should be on the meditation, not on the body. Suppose you have a cough or a sneeze or an itch, and then do it and then come back to the meditation. Don't struggle. The main thing is to be relaxed. When we are comfortable, let us close our eyes, breathing normally, breathing in and breathing out, relaxed. I will mention the name of the part of the body. We will direct our attention to that part of the body and feel it is relaxed. No strain. Just notice that part of the body and feel it is relaxed. Like that, we will scan the whole body. Don't be rigid. Be relaxed physically. Now focus on, visualize left foot, big toe. Relax. Left foot, first toe, second, third, little toe. Relax. Bottom of the left foot. Relax. Left heel. Relax. Left ankle. Relax. Left foot. Relax. Left leg from the ankle to the knee. Relax. Left knee. Relax. Left thigh. Relax. Waist. Relax. Right foot, big toe. Relax. First toe, second, third, little toe. Relax. Right foot bottom, relax. Right ankle, relax. Whole right foot, relax. Right leg from ankle to the knee, relax. Right knee, relax. Right thigh, relax. Whole left leg, relax. Whole right leg, relax. Waist, relax. Tummy, relax. Breathing normally. Chest, relaxed. Lower back, relaxed. Upper back, relax. Left hand, thumb, relax. First finger, second, third, little finger, relax. Left palm, relax. Left wrist, relax. Left arm from the wrist to the elbow, relax. Left elbow, relax. Left arm from elbow to shoulder, relax. Left shoulder, relax. Left armpit, relax. Right hand, thumb, relax. First finger, second, third, little finger, relax. Right palm, relax. Right wrist, relax. Right arm from the wrist to the elbow, relax. Right elbow, relax. Right arm from elbow to shoulder, relax. Right armpit, relax. Left shoulder, relax. Right shoulder, relax. Whole left arm, relax. Whole right arm, relax. Breathing normally, relaxed. Neck relaxed, front of the neck, back of the neck. Back of the head, top of the head, relax. Forehead, relaxed. Right eyebrow, left eyebrow, relaxed. Right eyelid, right eyeball, left eyelid, left eyeball, relaxed. Nose, relaxed. Right nostril, left nostril, relaxed. Upper lip, relaxed. Lower lip, relaxed. Tongue in the mouth, relax. Upper jaw, lower jaw, relax. Right ear, left ear, relax. Right cheek, left cheek, relax. Chin, relax. Whole face, relax. Breathing normally. Whole head, relax. Whole lower body below the waist, relax. Whole upper body, relaxed. breathing normally. Whole body relaxed. Feel the body becoming heavier, relaxed. Whole body relaxed. You are awake, listening, breathing normally, relaxed. Imagine a glow of light in your heart, at the center of the body, center of the chest, a warm glow of light. Feel that you are sinking into that light, going deeper and deeper. I will count from 1 to 10, and in each step you feel I'm sinking into the light, warm golden light in my chest. Visualize. It is warm, it is nourishing, it's radiant. Going down into that light, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, deeper into that light, and surrounded by that golden light, warm, nourishing, peaceful, secure. 6, deeper, 7, 8, 9, 10, breathing normally, deeply relaxed, heavy. Now listen to the sounds in this room. Listen to the sounds outside the room. Far off sounds from the desert. Do not follow the sounds. Do not think about the origin, source of the sound. Just the sound. Listen. Sounds in the room, outside. Notice how these sounds arise in awareness, in your awareness, in you the awareness. How they play around for a short while and fade away back into awareness. Each sound has a beginning and a sustenance and a disappearance. These sounds arise in you, the awareness. They play around in me, the awareness. And they disappear back into me, the awareness. The sounds are not external to me, the awareness. Just as waves originate in the ocean, these sounds originate in me, the awareness. Relaxed, heavy, breathing normally. In me, the awareness, the sounds arise and fade away. Like the vast space which does not resist anything, I am open to all these sounds. I am not catching hold of the sounds as they fade away, nor am I resisting the sounds. I am not disturbed by them. Breathing normally, relaxed. I provide space for these sounds to arise and play around and disappear. Just as these sounds arise in me the awareness, and I am not disturbed by them, so also when my eyes are open and I am active in the world, forms arise in me the awareness, colors and shapes, some of which are people, some of which are animals and plants, some of which are non-living things, sky and earth and rocks. In me, the limitless space of awareness, forms arise. Sensations and touch and pressure and heat arise. Taste and smell arise. In me, the awareness. Indeed, the bundle of sensations I call a body arises in me, the awareness. I am the limitless sky-like awareness, always was, I am, and I will be choicelessly so. Breathing normally, relaxed. In me, the vast sky of awareness, sounds arise and play around and fade away. Forms and tastes and touch and other kinds of sensation arise and play and fade away. Thoughts arise, feelings arise and play and fade away. Let them come, let them be, let them go. All sensations appear to me, the awareness, in me, the awareness, as nothing but me, the awareness. I, the awareness alone, appear as all sensations, all thoughts and feelings and memories, all knowledge, even the sense of ego. I appear as these bodies, these worlds, this life, this death. I am the vast sky of awareness. Now consider this vast sky of awareness. Does it have a beginning? Appearances have beginning and end, but awareness itself has no beginning. Can it have an end? No. This vast sky of awareness which I am, what is it afraid of? Does it fear anything? This vast sky of awareness that I am, quite apart from the world, quite apart from all sensations, quite apart from the body, quite apart from thoughts and memories and desires, by itself, what does it want? Nothing. What does it need? Nothing. It is complete by itself. It is not afraid of anything. Is there anything external to that vast sky of awareness? No. All are appearances in me, the vast sky of awareness. The vast sky of awareness, is it antagonistic to anybody? Is it the enemy of anybody? Is anybody the enemy of this sky of awareness? No. It is complete and fulfilled. That I am. That you are, Tattvamasi. I cannot be seen, but because of me the eyes see. I cannot be heard, but because of me the ears hear. Similarly, I cannot be tasted, or touched, or smelt, but all the senses shine in me the light. I cannot be thought of, but all thoughts are revealed by me. I am not the object of knowledge, but the light behind all knowledge. I equally illumine all waking, all dreaming, and sleep. The death of one body and appearance is nothing to me. The vast sky of awareness. Thus I persist from lifetime to lifetime across births and deaths. I am complete. Breathing normally, relaxed. Very soon we shall open our eyes and re-engage with the appearance in the awareness which we call our lives. But this awareness, vast sky of awareness, will continue even so. I have always been this, and I will continue to be this in the midst of all my activities, in the midst of seeing, hearing, smelling, tasting, touching. Even if the mind does not dwell on its own reality, I, the vast sky of awareness, am always available. I am the sky of awareness. I am Chidakasha. All beings are in me, the vast sky of awareness. Everybody I see will be nothing other than me, the vast sky of awareness. My sympathy, fellow feeling, oneness goes out to everybody, to the humblest of creatures. I am one with the universe. Breathing normally, relaxed. We will chant Om. We will chant Om 3 times. After the 3rd time, we'll gently open our eyes, but looking down at your lap. Don't look up immediately. 3 times Om. Om. When you are comfortable, gently open your eyes, looking down at your lap. No sharp movements. Notice the verse that we studied in the first session, and match it with this meditation. Chinmatra Murti, pure consciousness, that sky of awareness which we experienced in that meditation. Check, yes, it is that. Anantahaya, limitless. Because in that vast sky of awareness, all sensations, objects, space and time appear. Therefore limitless. Dikkala dhyanantaya. Dikkala dhyanavacchinnaya. What is the proof of this vast sky of awareness? You will smile if you ask for a proof. All proof depends upon it. I am that limitless awareness, that vast sky of awareness. And everything else, whatever we try to prove or disprove, depends on that awareness. Why does it require proof? It is its own proof. Swanubhuti ekamanaya. What suffering is there or can possibly be there in that vast sky of awareness? Shantaya. It is ever radiant, tejasi. And therefore, Namah, Namah, Chinmatra Murtaye, Namah Anantaya, Namah Dikkala Dhyanavacchinnaya, Namah Swanubhuti Ekamanaya, Namah Shantaya, Namah Tejasi. That reality we take into the world. This world has appeared. Nothing has changed. What you experienced in deep meditation, that's going on. And when we recognize it, that is Jivan Mukti, if you can live like that. Anytime that we have a problem, physical illness, ego problem of desire, unhappiness, frustration, we are not doing the Namah properly. Namah is Namama, letting go the appearance. It's like as if the vast sky is catching hold of one passing cloud and saying, I am that one. No. So the Q&A, we've got 5-6 minutes. So this is a microphone there. Those who want to ask questions, you can please queue up there, line up there, and we'll get a chance, of course, afterwards. Please come up there. You can? This is wireless, I can pass. You can pass it on. So you don't have to come out of the road. You can just raise your hand and tell us your name and ask the question.
My name is Sarvapriyananda from Kansas. First of all, thank you, Maharaj, for all the videos. I've been watching for like 10 years. And earlier this year, I got Diksha from Swami Gautamanaji at Balram Mandir. So, thank you for everything. My question is related to your equation C plus Y equals E. So, if I am experiencing anything practically, let's say I'm mowing the lawn, as I'm doing it, I'm not saying Ananta is doing mowing. I'm not saying it 20 times.
No.
Only when I go back inside, say my wife asks, hey, did you mow the lawn? That time my name comes into play. It's still a thought only. And until, actually, it's not like, the name is not there at all.
Yes.
So when I ask the question C plus O equals E, if I ask who's the E, who's the experiencer, then does it go back to C?
E is the experience.
Experience. But if I ask the question after the equation, who's the experiencer? Is that the C? Is that Anantavalanda? Is like who's?
It goes back to the C.
It goes back to
Normally it does not. For our whole problem is when I ask who is the experiencer, it goes back to some combination of C plus O. Who is experiencing this hall now? The moment I say I, the fellow sitting here, dressed in an orange bed sheet, this fellow is the experiencer. I am the seer. I, the limitless consciousness, have grasped hold of one body, one mind, one personality, and I'm saying, I am the experiencer, I am this. Now this is inevitable. In order to experience something, even in a dream, you have to have a perspective. From this point, I'm seeing everything. Only God can have a God's eye perspective of seeing the entire universe altogether. But we are seeing from a perspective. I'm seeing from here, you're seeing from there. But in our knowledge, it should be like a dream. Here I am, the limitless awareness in which this body, mind, and all of them are appearing, and I'm experiencing that. If I step back from the C plus O to the C only, you see, he says, Chinmatra Murtaye Nama, C only. Chinmatra means C only. To that I salute. And salutation is also, I give up. That giving up is giving up the O part of it, the objective. Some objects I have taken. I'm using these objects to experience that object. I say, no, all of these are objects to me, the consciousness. Either, remember this formula, either I am all of it or none of it. It means object. I am all of it. Like a dream, I am all of it. Or I am none of it. I am the witness consciousness. To me, all these are appearing, but I am none of it, including this body, including this mind. So all the mind, its complaints, its problems, its projects are not mine. I am not it, these are not mine. And you think, how can I function? You will function beautifully. You can pass on the microphone. Tell us your name and ask the question.
Mr. Swamiji, my name is Jyotika. I have a follow-up question on that, taking the perspective. There seem to be three non-physical entities: the mind, the intellect, and the consciousness. I'm not clear. I feel like the distinction between mind and the intellect and mind and the consciousness is easy to get to, but the distinction between intellect and consciousness seems to be more subtle. What is the purpose, if one can stick with consciousness that you just made us experience, what is the purpose of intellect? Does that need to exist?
Alright, first, what you said is, there seem to be three non-physical entities involved here. One is mind, intellect, and consciousness. Instead of using the word non-physical and physical, in Vedanta we use the words Chetana Jada. Consciousness, object. And it's much easier to do because physical is a concept. But object is not a concept. Why? Because anything that you are experiencing is an object. What you are experiencing right now. It may be physical, it may be non-physical. Those are words. But you are experiencing it. This is not a word. This is a fact. You are experiencing this hall. You are experiencing these colors, these shapes, these sounds. All of them are object. In Sanskrit, jada. So classify everything that is experienced, including mind, thoughts, including intellect, knowledge, as object. Why? On what grounds? Because I experience it. Do I experience my own mind? Yes, certainly. Thoughts, emotions, likes, dislikes, pain, pleasure, these are felt mentally. It can be physical, but also mentally, definitely. So the mental side of it is felt, experienced through introspection. They are objects because they are experienced. Even intellect, object. Why? You can feel your own intellect going from ignorance, I don't get it, to, oh, I get it, eureka. It's an object. You felt it move. You felt the development in the intellect. We have seen the development of our intellect from childhood to teenage to youth till now. We've seen how we are hopefully wiser. So the intellect has grown and changed. It's an object because I'm aware of it. That which is aware of the intellect, that which is aware of the mind, that is consciousness. One of the hymns to Sri Ramakrishna, very beautiful phrase is used. Buddhescha sakshi sakalasya janto yo vetti sarvam nachayasya vetta. The witness of the intellect in all sentient beings, who knows all but is never known. Who is he talking? It's a hymn to Sri Ramakrishna. It's literally describing you. Who is the witness of the intellect right now? Me, I am aware of the intellect. Who knows through the intellect? Who knows through the eyes and ears and nose? Who knows through the nose? Who knows through the tongue? I. Who is the knower of all, but who is never known. And I never become an object. Even the word I refers to the ego. That also becomes an object. You can feel the ego. I, you feel it. But that which feels the ego, that which is witness of the ego, witness of the intellect, witness of the mind, witness of the sensory experiences, that one is pure consciousness. So that is the only truly non-object here. Everything else is object. Now you can divide the object into physical and subtle. English words would be physical and mental. Sanskrit words are sthula, sukshma. So, what is the definition of physical? Very easy now. Whatever is common third person experience, what your doctor can examine about the body, that's physical. But what the doctor cannot examine about your feelings, doctors will ask on a scale of 1 to 10, how much pain are you having? Why are they asking you? They don't ask you about the condition of your kidney and liver and heart. They've got far better information. So what they can examine physically, that's the physical side of it, which they can examine, a doctor can, third person can examine and know much more than us about our own body, about this body itself. But the mind is is also an object, subtle object. Both are objects to you. The distinction is physical object, part of the physical world, can be examined by third person. Subtle object, not part of the physical world, available only to you as a first person, unless somebody else is a telepath, then they can see your thoughts. But you, the consciousness, are neither physical object nor subtle object. You are the witness of both. The problem here is our tendency to objectify, tendency to try to know. The moment we say it's not known or knowable, we feel, oh, it's unknown. No need to pursue all this. It's more than known. You, that vast sky of consciousness, it's not an object of knowledge, but it is that because of which all knowledge is possible. Now you might say, your particular question was, what is the purpose of the intellect then? So all these things are very beautifully defined in a text called Vedanta Sara. One may agree or not agree with those definitions. It's a system of thought, but at least have a set of definitions at hand. So for example, buddhi, intellect. What's the purpose? And they say, Nischayatmika antakkarana vritti buddhi. Intellect is that movement of the inner instrument which grasps, which gets knowledge, which says, I get it, I understand it, eureka. So knowledge is the function of the buddhi. Processing information from the senses and from memory is the function of mind. Recovering past traces of past experience is the function of memory. Integrating the sensory activities, memory, intellect and mind, integrating them into one personality is the function of another aspect of the subtle body called ego, ahankara. So now you have four. Ahankara, ego, mind, manas, buddhi, intellect, and memory, smriti. Each has its own function. They're all part of the same instrument called subtle body, or another name is antakarana, inner instrument. So these are very well defined, and as you can see, they're all phenomenological, coming from our own internal experience. Just note, what is the buddhi doing? That's the function of the buddhi. If we ask, what is the hand doing? It grasps. The function of the hand is that. What is the leg doing? Locomotion. What is the nose doing? The tongue doing? The skin doing? The eyes doing? The ears doing? Those are its functions. That's why they are there. Similarly, what's the mind doing? Processing information. What's the intellect doing? Understanding the processed information. What's the memory doing? Recovering past information. What's the ego doing? Integrating all of it into I. I am thinking, I am speaking, I am coming, I am going, I am driving, I am cooking. Now notice, thinking, coming, going, speaking, none of them are done by the ego. Thinking is done by the mind. Knowing is done by the intellect. Walking is done by the legs. Cooking is done by the hands. Speaking is done by the tongue and the voice box and the entire vocal mechanism. But the ego claims everything. And that's its function. Its appropriating function. In Sanskrit, abhimanatmika antakarana vritti ahankara. The appropriating function of the internal instrument is called ego, like that. Alright, that's the last question we'll take because we have to go for lunch. We have already gone over time. Tell us your name and ask the question.
No, Swamiji, my name is Sunny.
Yes.
I seen you here a year and a half ago in Summer. I salute the Supreme Brahman, the embodiment of infinite consciousness. Doesn't the word embodiment indicate a limitation?
Yes, but here embodiment is translating murti. Literally murti means a form. And yes, you're right, a limitation. But here it doesn't mean limitation. What it means here is the supreme consciousness itself. Consciousness itself is the form. Here, the form, murti, body, this is the murti. If you go to a temple, what murti is there? There is Krishna there or Rama there. There's a murti, a form. But what is the form of pure consciousness? It has no form.
But it's still embodied.
No, it's not embodied. It is, I'll put it in English, what it means is this. Salutations to that one whose only embodiment is pure consciousness. It's not that pure consciousness is embodied. Whose only embodiment is pure consciousness. The only way we can describe it is pure consciousness. In the Himalayas, so there are feasts for monks. There's going to be a feast for us right now, but there are feasts for monks, and they send out invitations, and they would have to ascertain how many are coming. Like an RSVP. So a monk will go out to the various monasteries, and they will ask. They ask in this way. Kitne murti hain? How many forms are there? And we count the monks. There are 10 forms. 10 murti. 10 forms. All right. We will assemble again in the afternoon. It gets easier, don't worry. This morning was very heavy duty. The afternoon gets practical. We'll talk about sadhana, spiritual practice. Often ignored when we have heavy duty, non-dual talk. Talk about spiritual practice and Q&A, more Q&A.